1-0 versus Fly. 1-0, the second highest rated player in the world, according to the ELO standings. For Fly's 18th place. It seems on paper like 1-0 is the clear favorite here. Is this going to be a one-sided series, or can Fly make this competitive? That's of course what we all want to see. We start off on Amazonia. One of the oldest maps in the pool. And in many ways, one of the most outdated in design. Very small, of course. And we see a Blade Master opening by Fly. I like it. I think Fastia Headhunters doesn't work so well anymore, especially against Happy. I think against 1-0 you have better chances with Fastia Headhunter, but especially against Happy, I think he's too good against that. I think against Happy and maybe even 1-0, you have to rely on a strong late game yourself. And the Blade Master, if he gets the right early game and the right items, can be that threat. Oh, I think 1-0 wants to mess with the Lightning Shield creep here. The Grunt and the Blade can still creep this camp without Lightning Shield, but it takes a lot longer. There's a good delay by 1-0 already. It's taking quite some... Oh, don't tell me he gets the deny here. No. Gets the Acolyte kill at least, but this is a big delay on the creep. In the meantime, the DK having... Oof, a clean creep. That was kind of close. He almost denied the big boy there with the LS. Fly, nicely. Manages the Lightning Shield as well. But yeah, this is quite delayed indeed. Oh, wait. Did he get it? Oh, he did get it. Whew, he almost denied it. I think the Grunt got the last hit, maybe. You have to time the right clicks from the Blade Master very well when creeping this camp with LS. And decent items for the Blade. No Slippers, unfortunately. Slippers is what you really want to find.
A player's forces are under attack.
The DK continue to creep fast. The Ghoul build is incredibly good at creeping on this map. All these middle orange camps, the kobolds and the trolls, easily crept. Oh, and Fly is trying to go for the Renegade early, during nighttime. Sneaky. Easy to do if you're left alone, but it also means the DK is creeping a lot. And he's creeping a lot more in terms of experience than what the Blade Master's getting. Alright. Quathalas boots one time, baby. Nope. Rune Bracers. Good in the late game. Not good in the early game. Dude, look at this DK. He's already level 3. Triple circlet. Baby. Gonna be very good for the Lich. And still no Slippers. DK now going to the Merc himself. What's the Blade gonna do? Just all out creeping here so far. 1-0 always known for having very well developed creep routes. And we see that here as well. Honestly, this wasn't very complicated, but just very efficient. Oh, could kill a Ghoul here if there's no coil. Oh, and he gets it! Oh, that's level 3. It's kind of a big deal. Mistake by 1-0 not to throw the safety coil there. And he knows that Ghoul dies as well. So, not using that coil basically cost him 2 Ghouls in the end. That's a small mistake, but one that definitely hurts him. And now, because of that one coil, the Blade Master level 3, and might even get another Ghoul now. Trying to see if he can go for the Acolytes, but that's not really possible. The DK may get the Berserker. Yep, he does. Okay, that's a lot of experience for him as well. But the last boots, of course, on the DK, gonna be very good for the Dark Ranger later. So it was 2 Ghouls traded for a Berserker. That's basically a very even exchange. In terms of gold and experience, it's almost perfectly even. Slippers, there we go, finally! With a third camp, we find the slippers. It's all about the agi for the blade. Normally, when you're not playing Fiends, you don't go Frost Armor. And for that reason, sometimes when you go out on the map against the blade, you need a heal potion. They're playing very passively at the moment. In the tier 2 stage, you don't want to bring the ghouls out because you don't want to lose them. You just want to keep them in the main base and wait for the tier 3 timing. Oh my god, did you get that? Ah, no, he didn't. Okay. Blade got the last hit. Looked like the skellies almost had it, but not quite. And this blade is also super high level. 3.7 already. This all was because of these ghoul kills. If 1-0 doesn't lose the ghouls, he's got the experience lead. He's looking stronger on tier 2. So a small mistake haunts him a bit here. Going for the Hex on the DK. Or the Lich. Speed scroll. But there's a coil for him, of course. Trying to surround him, but doesn't quite get it. 1-0 is trying to slow down the Orc creeping as much as he can. Because he knows that the Shadowhunter desperately needs levels. These surrounds are failing, but we gotta cut him some slack here. These surrounds are very hard to land, but in the end, he does land it, actually. Trying to transfer the TP doesn't work. Gets the Wyvern for it. Oh, but the statue also surrounded. 1-0 TP's out to try to save the statue. But there is... Oh! Almost enough damage. Whew. That was almost a disaster. If Fly doesn't land that surround in the Lich, this would have been terrible. He really needed that surround to land. And it did, in the end. Lich is gonna be back very quick. And it doesn't take too much repair to get this statue back in fighting shape. Oh, wait. 3 statues? Before Destroyer form? That's a bit weird. Blade Master, though, with a very fast level 4. Give him an orb, and he's going to be really scary. Also, big mana potion. Excellent. For the Shadowhunter, we got a TC 3rd coming. And Fly is not in a bad position. The concern here is the low-level Shadowhunter. You really want that guy on level 3 fast. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. The next fight, though, is going to determine a lot. And here we go, Blade Master in the back, ready to first hit purge the statue. First hit purge every time, baby. Blade is revealed. Dark Ranger is using the silence. Double silence as well. That's a big deal. Hits the TC and the Shadowhunter. Slight mistake by Fly to have both next to each other there. And the first Dark Ranger focus doesn't work out. Going for the DK right after. There was a purge there, maybe. There's no Frost Armor yet. Long range nuke. The Shadowhunter goes down, and now we have Frost Armor. And this might be enough to win the game. Oh! The Rabbit blocking the DK as well, but the DK survives for now. The statue is still healing on and on. Fly was trying to ignore the ghouls and kill the heroes, but the hero kills didn't work out. And now he is feeling the pain for it. Lich survives fairly easily, I want to say. With the coils there. Oh, nice freeing of the TC, but not for long. As the Blade Master dies as well. And that is GG. The frenzy timing, always very scary. 1-0 here without much fuss. Getting the win here quite easily, especially on a small map like AZ, where you can't run around and evade the fight and just keep on creeping. It's the Orc who needs to creep more. As you could see perfectly in this game, low-level Lich, low-level Dark Ranger is fine for the Undead to fight. Of course, the DK needs to have some levels. But the Orc is really in trouble if the Shadowhunter doesn't have level 3. 1-0 identifies that very well. He slowed down the Shadowhunter creeping the way he was supposed to. And the blade was not strong enough. Wait, am I in the wrong game? It would appear so. Did you watch the new Avatar? Did you enjoy it? I did see it. I was a huge fan of the first one, so I had to see the second one. I saw it on the first day, in fact. And I did enjoy it, yes. But there were also a lot of things that bothered me about it. So, it was a mixed bag. I liked quite a bit of it, and I disliked quite a bit of it. But I was still glad that I went, because, yeah, I did enjoy large parts of it. Alright, we're getting ready for map number 2. One to 0. Took the lead again. He is still the favorite. And for map 2, we're going to go to Twisted Meadows. Hells yeah. They always mess up the second one. Not always. The second Terminator was great. Second Alien was really good. Wait, aren't they those also James Cameron movies? I think so, right? There's a couple good sequels. Papyrus. I know which skit you're talking about. Alright, we had a bit of a bug again. We will try until it works. Twisted Meadows, one of my favorite maps of all time. My all-time favorites at the moment are Twisted Meadows, Tidehunters, and Shallowgrave. I am still upset that the Chinese community isn't adopting Shallowgrave. I think it's a scandal. The map is so good. But I'm glad to see Twisted Meadows. Remo loves Amazonia. I hate AZ. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's such a bad map. It's the worst map ever. Ridley Scott did Aliens. Ah, yeah, true. Isn't Ridley Scott making a new movie with Joaquin Phoenix about Napoleon? That's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that one. Ridley Scott is a mystery to me. Some of his films are so trash, and some of his films are really good. For example, one that came out last year, I believe, was The Last Duel, which nobody saw except for me. And it's really good. It's a really good film. Gladiator, of course, amazing. But then there's like Prometheus and Noah, and they're so bad. So he's very hit or miss. Isn't that guy also like 80 years old? And he's still making movies. Can't stop. He's 85 years old. 85 years old, dude. WT Frick. Dude, for 85 years old, I think he looks really good, though. Right? 85? Not bad. All right. Map number 2. We are ready. Twisted Meadows. Noah was Aronofsky. Really, was it? Wait. Wasn't there this terrible Russell Crowe movie? Ridley Scott? Wasn't that Noah? Ah, no, wait. That was Robin Hood. That was Robin Hood. Okay, I got those confused. But that was still a terrible movie. My God. Makes you appreciate the good ones, though, eh? Speaking of good movies, The Banshees of... I don't know how to say that name. Inisherin or whatever. I think it's released in the US already, but it's coming in Germany in January. Whoop! And also Babylon from Damien Chazelle. January is a good month. It's gonna be a good month for movies, folks. What are your top 3 movies this year? That's a good question. Wait, which movies came out this year?
A town is under siege.
Alright, I thought The Menu was really good.
A player's forces are
What else was there? Oh, the World War I Netflix movie was also really good. Nothing new on the... No, wait, it's called... What's it called? Something Eastern Front. That one's really good. Dune wasn't this year, bro. Dune was last year. But yeah, Dune was amazing. I feel like there weren't that many good movies this year, honestly. Yeah, All Quiet on the Western Front. That's one. That was really good. I think that and The Menu and everything else I felt like wasn't that good. If I'm being frank. Dune sucks? Bro. You're really close to getting banned. Don't say that again next year. When Dune 2 comes out. Then I am gonna ban you. What about Rings of Power? I thought that was really bad. Oh yeah, Top Gun Maverick was really good. I'm normally not a big action film kind of guy, but that was just a really, really, really well-made movie. Wow, these items are terrible, by the way. Double Cloak and Ring. That is the anti-Infi DLC over here. Blade Master finding some average items. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Yeah, I still gotta see that one. I have heard many good things. It is part of my ever-growing list. Alright, so I didn't know this was a perfect level 3, by the way. 4 green camps are level 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty easy camps. Takes a while, but boom, there you are. Level 3. Blade Master also trying to get level 3 here at the Merc camp. A classic orc play. Creeping the Merc during nighttime. Invented initially here and then copied on many other maps. Alright, there we go. Finally good item. 3 items sold. That's also a good amount of gold for the DK. Ooh, big mana potion. Hell yeah. at that. Blade Master picked up 6 items over here. I think this map is much better for Blade Master play because you can play much more evasively. As the Orc, you normally want to ignore the undead for as long as you can. Just keep on creeping, keep on powering up in hero levels. Because if you ever get to 4-3-3, you are super strong. The longer the game goes, the higher level the heroes become, the worse ghouls will be in comparison. Just randomly dusted in his main base to see the Blade Master, perchance. 1-0 now going on a scouting mission, but this is such a big map. It's hard to find the opponent, but maybe now he will at the Merc. But look at the Blade Master, bro. Still so 4 already. Oh, but this is... Oh, this is a lot of low HP units. This is kind of scary right now. Shadowhunter needs to save these units with Hex and Speed Scroll. Because the DK is hungry for kills. Could kill the Grunt here easily. Oh, but... Good saves. I might even be able to force the TP. Gets 1 coil, but has the TP out. Pretty good for Fly, I think. Especially because the DK is now low HP and the TP is gone. 1-0 can't really be aggressive anymore with the Death Knight. One would at least think. But look at the Lich. Sneaky Lich. Sticking around. Eer0 thinking, hey, really this ballsy? Do you dare to go for the red camp? But no, he doesn't dare. DK had to go for 2 heal pots. And again, this is the same play, basically, strategically, as on AZ. Heavy creeping on the DK early, try to get level 3 and lots of items, and then play aggressive on tier 2 to try to slow down Shadowhunter creeping. If you can force the Orc to fight without level 3 Shadow, it's gonna be a good fight for you. Mystic on the coil. Coiled the Skelly by accident. Use the big invul potion already to slow down the creeping of 1-0. Okay, this is actually a big momentum play. This slows down 1-0's creeping a lot. But it's also a big invul, not going to be available in the fight late game. But it creates space for the Shadow, so I think it's actually a pretty good play. Especially if he should get some more kills here as well. Oh! He stole the Agitome! Worth. Coil. Nova. Oh! He stole the Rune Bracer as well, and he gets a ghoul kill. Wow. Sick blade harass. And he gets the next... Almost the next one. Could have gotten this creep. Dude, almost level 4 already. Look at the Shadowhunter. Keeps on creeping. Really nice blade harass. And 1-0. A bit complacent. Should have bought that dust way earlier. Lionhorn also very good against the orb. Another Agitome. Hell yeah. Blade Master rising. 34 agility right now. And the TC's out. Bringing salves. But the Shadowhunter isn't level 3 yet. This is still the concern. This is again the frenzy timing. 1-0 again trying to win the game easy with a fast frenzy push. Oh, and he didn't get the Orb of Lightning. Oh, that's annoying. This means this blade is a lot weaker. But he's not exactly weak. Not going for the hero kill this time. Trying to take out some ghouls at the start. 2 Wyvern actually very effective here. Stomp hits okay. Another ghoul goes down. It's holding on to the Nova still. Oh, the stomp was nice. Juicy. The Wyvern can't be touched. This is looking great for Fly. Silence, but there's an invul potion. The Blade Master breaks through it. Shadowhunter's almost level 3. He's so close. He's so close. Oh, but he goes down. Wait, what's the speed scroll? Didn't he have a speed scroll? Oh, Fly almost held against the frenzy timing. Almost. Almost. But not quite. Blade Master, where is he? Where's the blade? Level 4 on the DK, level 2 on the Lich. Here's the blade. In for the Shadow Res at the tavern. Oh, now the TC in trouble as well. 1-0's diving deep and gets the kill. Coil Nova leads to the next decapitation. Easily, seemingly. Oh, silence again. Shadowrunner doesn't need enough mana. He's trying to run away, and that he can. The ghouls are so fast. Another Wyvern falls. It seemed like this shouldn't work. But somehow, apparently, it is working. The frenzy timing, once again, successful. Level 3 Shadow was the issue once more. And also a speed scroll missing. Alright, hoping for some purges. Hoping for some crits. But there are none to be found. Well, there's one crit. And a purge. Another Blade Master exposed. The Brute Bracers won't protect him. That is GG. And a very similar game with a very similar outcome. DK Ghoul build. Heavy creeping. Tier 3 push. And that was it. Maybe the creep route could have been better for Fly as well. It's really important to get that level 3 Shadow Hunter. Maybe you should keep one of the Merc camps available to creep with the Shadow. Because he went for the natural gold mine and then the lab. And the lab is really hard to creep with the Shadow Hunter if the blade isn't around. He crept it with a blade in the end, but that meant that the Shadow didn't get level 3. So I think Fly ideally would want to pay a bit more attention to the creep route for the Shadow. Make sure he gets that level 3. Because without the level 3, it is very, 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 very tough. One-0 has the 2-0 lead. If he gets the 3-0 here, he's almost guaranteed to win today and play again. When's the next show cup, actually? I'll have to look that up in a moment. Thank you, Kenched, with a Prime sub. Isn't the next opponent Len? It says Fly again, but that must be incorrect. Oh no, it's Colorful next time. Which is supposed to be... when? I think we don't know yet. And Infi after. Okay. I thought I saw Lin somewhere listed. When is Lin playing? Lawlight. Nope. Nope. Okay. Did Lin... Maybe Lin is the next one. Maybe Lin is going to be the next opponent. Anyways, the 68th edition. Do we have a date? Do we have a date, gentlemen? I don't think we do. I think a date hasn't been set yet. But we will keep you updated. Would be kind of fortunate for us if they waited until January. Because Neo and I and Carson are kind of going to be gone over the Christmas break. And we had a couple of connection bugs. We're hoping that this will fix itself. Oh! Wait. Is it working? Oh, yes it is. Thank the Lord. Thank baby Jesus. We go to map number 3. Equals 2.0. Oh, this could be a fast tech here. Or is it just headhunters? That's a lot of peons. Old school Ted Fiend build by 120. Perhaps with the goal of hard countering a fast wyvern play. Ted Fiend build gives you fewer ghouls, but gives you a faster tech and more and faster fiends. Way better against wyvern. Also gives you an easy Acolyte Scout. Has to be a Fascia first, of course. Can't just play Blade Master without units. And here's the tech. Starts nice and early. 1-0 knows right away. And I think he is more than happy to see this. Because he's going to be transitioning into Fiends quite quickly and is going to have anti-air ready very soon. Going for the narrow to be safe. He knows the Fascia will be coming to harass. So he's creeping the small green to not get harassed here too easily. He should use one of the Skellies to send to the green to scout there if the Fascia is stealing this camp. Oh, but the Fascia not even going to attempt that. Wolves in the main, but the Nerub's ready. 1-0 can start the tech here in just a moment. So you gotta lose the Acolyte to the Wolves, that would be a bit unnecessary. Oh my god, he got the Acolyte. But there was a replacement Acolyte. The Scout Echo came home. Back home to the fam. Just like all of us for Christmas. Nice resummon, preventing all of the experience so far from the Wolves, I believe. But Fly sees the early Fiends, and he must not be happy. Oh, wait. He actually went for a late Barracks to go for headhunters in the end. I think that's a response to the Fiend build. Bit of experience here. Takes out the wolf. Oh, item. Almost stolen. But the DK picks it up, a ring. Actually not too bad for him. But the Fascia is doing a pretty good job. He's slowing down the creeping here very effectively. The DK is stuck on level 1 for a long time, and that's a big downside of playing a Fiend build, Ted Fiend build, is you don't have lots of ghouls early to creep. You can't get that level 2 super easily, super reliably. So here we see the clear downside of the Ted Fiend build, which is why it was phased out over time against the Headhunters. But they are good against Wyvern. But seeing the Fiends, the Fastier, pivoted into Headhunter play. So I think strategically, both players doing a very good job here. The DK is still thirsting for that level 2. The Dark Ranger second is joining. Oh, whew. And the Coil almost found the kill. Last second TP. But I think this has been a really good early game for Fly so far. He's going tier 3. He lost no Headhunters. The DK is still only level 1. He's going to get level 2 now, but this was nicely prevented. And this was well done by Fly. Well done indeed. I love the TC second as well. When you face mass fiends, it's normally a lot easier to land the perfect stomp rather than against mass ghouls, because those ghouls are so damn quick. Oh, I don't like this though. Fly playing aggressive here. He's going to slow down his TC creeping by a ton. With the Ensnares trying to get map control. If he gets a kill on a fiend, this would be big. And 1-0 is respecting this Raider, it seems like. But not enough to just give up the marketplace. Big consumable here, of course. 1-0 gets both. Uses the coil, gets the last hit, and the item. It's big mana, which is huge. But the Raider wants to get the kill. Where's the Ensnare? Ready now. That's a Fiend going down. Traded for a Headhunter. And we are approaching tier 3. I like this position for Fly. There's so many creeps still on the map. And he's about to have a third hero. I think he should start the Shadowhunter instantly. And 1-0 really has some catching up to do in terms of levels. How is this tech so late, by the way? I guess it isn't really late. The Orc tech is just super fast. Oh, he didn't make a Shadowhunter. I don't like that. Sick items for the Fastier, by the way. My lordy. And then for the TC, also wonderful. Fly is trying for a push. Oh, if he takes out the shop, that would be big. Destroy form upgrade queued right away though. That's important. I'm gonna force the TP home. Killing his statue here would be big. And he's gonna get it. The DK! Oh my god! Surrounded! Oh! What is there has an Ogre Mauler for some reason? Oh, Stomp! Dark Ranger in trouble as well. Beautiful play by Fly. Gets that kill. Oh my god, dude. What is happening here? And what kills 1-0 here is the shop positioning. If the shop had been in the back and the graveyard in the front, this would have been way better for him. He gets triggered to defend. Goes for a bad TP. And loses the heroes, and that's it. Interesting game. Interesting strategic adjustments. Fly was going for a super fast tech. 1-0 was trying to counter with a Ted Fiend build. That was successful, but Fly then counters the counter with the Headhunters and very good Farseer Harass. Goes for the TC. 1-0 is still in a very playable position if he just doesn't lose the DK and the Dark Ranger. But yeah, that TP was a bit too eager. So with that, Fly keeps this series within reach. If 1-0 had gotten the 3-0 lead, it would have been all but impossible. But here, now, there is still possibility. Map number 4 is going to be another old school classic. Turtle Rock, it shall be. And Turtle Rock can be a great Blade Master map. But the Blade Master has really failed so far. The Farseer play. Is this the new Orc strand? Farseer fast tech. And if you see ghouls, you go Wyvern. And if you don't see ghouls, you go Headhunters late. Yeah, this could be the new strat, maybe. Seems pretty safe. Against everything but undead fast expansion. Pretty interesting. One-0 on his way to fatten up his purse here as the year draws to a close. Yesterday with Adobe Cup, he took first place and with that more than $6,000. And with every Show Cup edition, it's another 1,600, I believe. No, 1,700 on the line. One-0 and Happy both have had a juicy, successful year. But Fly still has a chance here. Tie up the series now, win 2 more maps, and then Fly could be the champ, the defending champ of Show Cup for the very first time. Which would kind of deprive us of 1-0 versus Lin, which would be a bit of a shame, but of course would be well deserved for Fly if he manages. Alright, here we go. Fly this time doing some peon micro. This is what Hitman has shown us. You put 1 peon on lumber right away, only 4 in the gold mine, and then you micro the peons. If you micro them well, then you can have full efficiency. But you can see here, a new peon comes in, and he doesn't fully harvest, he doesn't fully micro here anymore. This seems just inefficient for most orcs. Shouldn't you just always have 4 peons in the gold mine for the longest time that you can, to get as much lumber as you can? If Hitman was here, I think he'd say yes. And all those orcs are noob. I'm the best. I'm the king of Blade Master. Come at me, bro. I've been talking quite a bit with Hitman about the newest PTR. And I've been having interesting conversations with him. And I've been quite impressed with his willingness to be unbiased. For example, he says that the Keeper nerf goes way too far. Same as I. And says that the Keeper will be unplayable with this nerf. I'm not sure if the Keeper is going to be unplayable, but I think this is a bad decision to nerf the Keeper. In my opinion, the Keeper is in a perfect spot right now. And he says that, of course, despite being orc, and we all know how elves, can be problematic. Why did you do a second patch review? I haven't had much time this week, but I am gonna do it after today's cast. Unless something weird comes up. But yeah, I should be doing it after today's cast. And upload. Anyways, it is DK ghouls once again. Ghoul creeping very strong on this map. Against the Farseer. Fast tech, late barracks once more. So no Wyvern. Which means Frenzy Ghoul timing will still be quite good. Will there be another round table too? Yes, that is the plan. We were hoping to do one yesterday, but the peoples were busy. So, now with Christmas coming up, it's gonna be a bit tough. But yeah, I want to do another one. I also really want to do with Hitman one. I think out of all the pro players, Hitman has the best ideas and is the least biased, I would say. With some exceptions towards Night Elf.
A player's forces are under attack.
DK trying to pick up as many items here as he can. One ghoul goes down, but it is denied. Two ghoul kills early game would be pretty big. I don't think there's enough damage to actually chase down this one. Whereas the DK is also going to find another one. Oh, 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 almost surrounded. But he's got the cloak. Buster's fine. Headhunter, not so much.
A town is under siege.
Oh, Wolf in the main base. That shouldn't lead to a kill. And it doesn't. It's important here to keep track of these losses early game. Both ghoul losses and headhunter losses hurt a lot. I mean, losing one on each side is totally fine, but you don't want to lose too many. And of course, if you're the orc, you also really want to prevent level 3 DK, because that's when the pain begins. But one more headhunter falls, so it's 2 headhunters versus 1 ghoul traded so far, unless I missed something. Orc tech, of course, quite a bit faster. Shadowhunter second, no bestiary, tier 3 rush. Oh, is this the tiny Great Hall rush that we saw before? Something that Lynn pioneered. Rush tier 3 and tiny Great Hall super fast before the undead has the frenzy ghoul timing to punish you.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's a Dark Ranger second here for 1-2-0. A la Happy. I think this is a pretty bad map for Dark Ranger, honestly. This camp is okay, but it's mostly heavy armor, so it's also not great for creeping. In this camp, you don't get much out of skeletons at all. Especially if you lose a couple of ghouls early game. This map is really tough for creeping. But almost all ghouls survived, so I guess that's no issue. Oh wow, the Shadowhunter didn't even bring heal cells, by the way. Only now the shop's finished. Whoa. Fly is cutting quite a few corners. Needs to make a burrow soon. Oh wait, is he playing 3 burrows only? And then rush the tiny? Ooh, this is gonna be pretty close. Fly's taking a few risks here, I think. Level 2 for the Shadow, level 3 for the Farseer. Oftentimes against ghouls, you will see Chain Lightning level 2 nowadays, but not here. It is Wolves level 2, which also helps a lot with creeping. Fly again, trying to take the Tomb of Relics. Well, the tier 3 is finished. The TC is coming. Burrow as well. He could TP home and go for the tiny. Oh, almost got the ghoul here. He wants to chase him down. Shadowhunter almost getting surrounded. This is all looking so scary. Fly is about to lose a lot of units. 2 headhunters fall. Another one here. Ooh, that's 3 headhunters going down. And another one here. Oh, yikes. This turned around real quick. Ooh, that's not good. Has to go for the DK, but that was a big heal potion. The Farseer almost forced to TP himself. No, that's no good. That's no good. That is a ton of painful headhunter losses. If you had just, like when 1-0 came back, if you just TP'd home, buy the tiny, go over here, creep it, bam, smack down the tiny, and just keep spamming headhunters and upgrades. Quota beast. But I think if you play the instant tiny rush, you don't even play bestiary. You just spam headhunters endlessly with like just 1 or 2 upgrades and go for the tiny as fast as you can while saving resources everywhere. But now with all those headhunters going down, Fly is in big trouble. Because Frenzy is coming and so is the Lich. Alright, big camp here. Nicely done. Takes out the Overlord without any trouble. Claws plus 12. Not bad. But the Dark Range is level 3. The DK is about to be level 4. Found a big healing potion, which is also great in a push like this. And here we go again. 1-0 playing a bit one-dimensionally today. Just a lot of frenzy timing pushes. But if it ain't broke, no need to fix it. Alright. Shadowhunter is level 3. TC is level 2. This might be playable for Fly. But his army is so small. He's got only 3 Berserkers. All those losses hurt him now quite a bit. He's going for an Orb of Lightning. Alright. Yo. This Farseer is plus 27. That's pretty good. But so is the silence. TC can't use the Stompy for quite some time. Some ghouls fall, but also Berserkers dying. And the Undead gets kills from these Berserkers, unlike the Orc, who doesn't. All the Berserkers are dead. And with those gone, there's nothing to do against the Destroyers, which also means the Wolves are useless. Oh. Alright, takes out 1. Wonder could easily expand now if he wanted to. But it doesn't seem like he wants to. He just wants to kill, kill, kill. Oh, trying to go for the DK. But remember, there's a big healing potion that he can give over. Silence Coil Nova. TC went for a potion himself, but not good enough. TC goes down. Farseer's level 4. He's got that level 2 zap now. But that also gets eaten up mostly by the skellies. And it's just endless skeletons. The big strength of the level 3 Dark Ranger. Coil, kill, GG. And that's a 3-1 lead for 1-0. Again, looking utterly convincing. I'd say this is less one-sided than the games against Ted. But still, clear enough. Three match points now for 1-0. Of course, we're going to play every single map, remember? Players are in and ready for map number 5. It will be Tidehunters, where normally we see Farseer all the time. I still feel like this could be a good Blade Master map. Am I wrong? If you're creeping with Blade Grunts, normally you can pick up items pretty easily. There's lots of camps you can take without much trouble. Maybe you can even harass the ghoul creeping a bit. But then again, it also seems like such a great Farseer map, with the 2 green camps in the middle. the ability to harass there quickly as well. But I still feel like the Blade Master is the way to go. Or Wyvern. What is they're not trying with the Tet Fiend experiment anymore. It's gonna be a ghoul build once again. And Fly. Is this Fastier Grunt into Headhunter? Or is it Blade Master? Ooh, it is the return of the blade. Alright. This reminds me of Hitman versus Happy at Rara Land. It was this map here where Hitman had a decent Blade Master game, but then ended up losing in the end with a sick Book of the Dead surround by Happy to close out the series. Thank you, Rick Prime, with the resub. My alerts are busted today, unfortunately. I gotta fix them, so that's why we can't see the alerts on screen. Sorry about that. There was an update with Streamlabs, so that's, yeah. Will be fixed soon. Oh my god. That guy pulverized like 5 times. HP missing on the grunt. That feels kind of bad, right? You still have to use a heal salve on him, but it's kind of inefficient. Seems like Fly took too much damage on the grunt here while creeping. Both starting off with the ring. Not exactly what they wanted. Ah, okay. Another grunt can take some damage here and then heal. Okay, I guess that way it is still efficient healing. Oh, terrible items for the Blade Master. This is not good. Keeps the ring. Surprisingly. Oh! DK surrounded! Wait a minute. Is he gonna have to TP? Oh! Slipper stolen. DK freed. Blade Master now. Has to go windwalk. There's no detection yet. Yeah, with so many ghouls around, the Blade Master doesn't win that 1v1. But I suppose it wasn't exactly a 1v1. Checked out the marketplace. There were no claws or circlets in there. Also, why did he make the shop here? If he's gonna creep this camp first and then the green after, shouldn't the shop be here? A little thing, but you know, little things can matter in the end. DK again gonna get level 3 here nice and quick. And he's got quite a bit of mana. Blade Master can't quite catch up with the creep speed of the DK so far, it seems. Oh, and he got the replenishment potion. That is so good right now. Tier 3 gonna be finished soon. Or Tier 2, rather.
A player's forces are under attack.
Fly starts his Tier 3 earlier, but still lagging behind with level 3. Double ring for the DK. Certainly not quite that lucky. That's a weird thing to say. Certainly not quite that lucky. That's one of the Remo derp moments. Alright, Blade at long last gets level 3. And 1-0 is the one to go on the offensive. Takes out the shot quick. Should honor. Get some items though. That's good. Gets him before it falls. Does not want to get surrounded though. And he does pay attention. Blade Master now level 3. He's got some pretty terrible items, honestly. Obviously, you want damage. Either that or mana. Oh, now he's getting caught here as well. That's a one-shot coil from the DK. Oh, another Grunt might be stuck here. Alright, here comes the Hex. This DK is tanky, though. Whew. Blade Master almost dies. Grunt almost surrounded. Has to time the backstab with the coil. Wind walk. Oh. This is Fly we're talking about here. How much is he going to play with fire? Next around the Grunt, but the DK is out of the equation for the time being. Maybe. But the Shadowrunner is not creeping. Not creeping for a long time. Here comes the Lich. Now we got the Nova and the Coil. That's another kill. Oh, that's not good for Fly. Because now the question is, with so few Grunts, how the hell is Shadowrunner going to creep? The Wyvern helps, perhaps, but the Blade Master has to take part in the creeping now. That is not what you want. You want to be solo creeping the Shadow with Grunts and Wyvern. But now the Blade has to be part of it. And the Shadow's level 3 is going to be very late again. Keeps one ring. I like that. A little bit of bonus armor. Never hurt nobody. The statue's a bit late this time. May have forgotten about them for a little. Oh my god, the Wyvern got slowed by the Mud Golem. Are you serious? That is unfortunate. I guess at least I didn't get ensnared. Shadowhunter's still level 1. Yikes. Blade reveals himself. Silence. Oh! A bit too slow. That was a lot too slow, actually. Lich got the Ankh. Not bad for him. Okay, level 4, Lich level 2. Time to fight. Oh. Silence. Coil Nova. There he goes. Kinda weird that Fly didn't fall back earlier. He saw the army coming with a blade. Honestly, he's so far behind. Losing those Grunts early hurts a lot. It hurts so much. DC might just barely make it away. Oh my god, 2 HP. Where's the shop? Where's the shop? Where's the shop? Oh, it's over here. Oh my god, somehow he gets to the shop. Blade Master's... Oh my god, look. Oh my god, look at all the ghouls. Holy Jesus. Almost 5 ghouls going down there. I feel like Kodo is a waste against ghouls. This coda also didn't do too much. 1-0 keeps pressing forward. Level 2 for the Dark Ranger. Another big level up. Every single level up here for the end, it is a big one. One desperate try, perhaps, to go for a hero kill. But the blade items aren't good enough. It's the issue for Blade versus Farseer. You are very item reliant in the late game. Tries again for the DK, but there's so much healing. There's so much frost armor. Coil Nova. And the blade says bye-bye. GG is called. And 1-0 will again remain our champ. Our defending title holder for the Show Cup. We'll see him again in Show Cup 60... Wait a minute. This is actually number 67. Oops. We'll see him again in Show Cup 68. But of course, the remaining maps are still played out, as you guys know. When is the next Show Cup? Good question. I don't know. I think they haven't announced a date yet. But should be announced soon. But yeah, we don't know at the moment. 2 more maps to be played. Can Fly get another W in? Every map here, of course, is worth more prize money. So even if Fly's out already, there's incentive still for him to give it his best. And Concealed Hill, you know, it's normally considered a bit of an orc map. So maybe now is the time to do it. But 1-0 has been looking so clean here in this series. Against Ted earlier, I feel like he didn't take it 100% seriously. But here, this has been a very strong performance so far against Fly. A couple of days back, Lin showed how to beat 1-0 in this matchup. But for everyone other than Lin, it seems very, very, very tough. Is there going to be more Warcraft today? Yes, indeed. There's going to be B2W Weekly Cup tonight at 7 PM CET, casted by Carson. What about Wyvern? True. What about Wyvern? I would love to see Wyvern here for once. We have a Warmill. Could still be Wyvern, but Fly hasn't looked so eager yet to play the Mass Wyvern style. We saw it before by Focus and Lin, I believe it was. That's how they eliminated Happy from the TED Cup in impressive fashion. Alright, here we go. Fast tier 2 tech. 1-2's gonna scout for this once more. And I think on this map, you can't try to expand against it, right? Yeah, I still think when you see this build, you can fast expand on many maps. But not on this map. Balls of attack, there we go. That's the start that 1-0 wants to see. The Enders nowadays have become really good at preventing these last hits being stolen. That was always a big benefit for the Fast here. Being able to get a bit of experience here and there. But if you don't get any XP, it is a tough time. Oh, DK taking a lot of damage here, by the way. But full experience does go to the Death Knight. Oh, if he gets the wolf, that's level 2, right? Ooh. Fly gave up 2 wolves from this camp. That's more than ideal. In the negative sense. Tier 2 begins far behind the Orc, of course. And this time, it is finally going to be Wyvern. Acolyte has seen this. So I wonder what one of their response is going to be. Because this is exactly how Happy was beaten. Mass Wyvern on tier 2, Shadowhunter second, go tier 3, Envenom Spears, no TC third, and it worked really, really well. CORSAIR still 0 experience over here. 1-0 playing this very well defensively. Cloak is actually very nice for healing. Alright, here we go. Double Bestiary, Shadowhunter, Wyvern, it is finally. The idea here is, once Shadowhunter's out with Hex and the Wyvern, you all of a sudden get map control. You can kill ghouls really easily, and maybe even fiends, but the key is that you want to prevent level 3 decay for as long as you can. And so far that's working out quite well. Normally it's 4 Wyvern into tier 3, I think. Oh, wait. He didn't make a shop. Whoa. No speed scroll, no heal self. Okie dokie. Excellent Acolyte Scout. Sees everything that's happening. Oh, okay. Okay, I like it. Wait, does he have the lumber for 2 Wyvern? Ugh. Well, he's gonna have it in a second. There we go. Now it's got enough. Alright, Wyvern. Quick. These Wyvern timings are very important. Oh, big macro mistake by Fly. This Wyvern could have been 15 seconds faster. Which also means the next Wyvern could have been 15 seconds faster. Oh, and the Farseer gets surrounded. Lets him die. This is a level 1 hero, I guess. Alright. So, 1 ghoul has gone down so far. I'd say so far this is pretty successful for 1-0, but the big challenge is going to be Mass Wyvern. When there's 5 to 6 Wyvern out, how is he going to deal with them? And the answer seems to be Gargoyles. This Acolyte put almost 200 damage on the altar. But now he has been eliminated. And what is this again going to try with the expansion play? Very similar to earlier against Ted. Okay, he went for a potion to be safe. Fly didn't really scout for this expansion. Maybe didn't see the game earlier. It's gonna get a nice item here, but the expansion coming up so freely. Imagine if he had 4 Wyvern there right away. If he had macroed a bit better. 4 Wyvern there instantly to harass. Wouldn't that have been very strong? Gets the double level 2 now. And we got Envenom Spears. Of course, Nova hurts quite a bit. That's a Wyvern going down. Every single Wyvern is really important. There's 2 Wyvern dead right away. 1-0 finds a crucial creepjack here. Another Wyvern here on the edge of demise. Has to TP out with the Shadow. Fossy on top as well. The coil could kill him, but I guess it was on cooldown maybe. The Wyvern strat is very momentum based, and losing those Wyvern early is not good. No bueno at all. I think the biggest mistake here for Fly was giving up too many wolves. Also getting the Fastios around was a big mistake, but I think giving up wolf experience, that was the biggest problem. Oh, means justified. Alright. That's so far working out pretty well. But probably there's going to be a Fiend transition again. Oh wait, he doesn't even have double crypt. And when the Spears is hitting, so that's a nice power spike. Coil Nova does 350 damage. I'm surprised that 1-0 is playing so aggressively here. I guess he wants to prevent his opponent from creeping as much as he can.
A player's forces are under attack.
Expansion gonna be quite secure here soon. We get a double level 3. That's a good power spike for Fly. He's getting up to 50 supply. He didn't even scout the expansion yet. That's the thing. I mean, he was streaming earlier though, right? He must have seen when Ted was playing ORC here that 1-0 expanded. Could he go for a Tiny? Tiny Great Hall, counter expo? That could work actually. 1-0 is so far away from tier 3. Yeah. This would definitely be the best play right now. Go for the Tiny. Counter expand.
A player's forces are under attack.
But the longer this goes, the better it is for 1-0. Oh, sort of accuracy, not bad at all. Even more damage for these Wyvern. Yeah, I think you should have skipped the second attack upgrade and skipped the burrow. And went for a faster Tiny. But of course, easy for me to say. I see exactly how big the Undead army is, how far along the tech is. It's much harder to make that call if you're the Orc in that position. Oh, he didn't go Wolves. He went Chain Lightning. I guess at that point there were still lots of ghouls in the mix. Oh, 1-0 with the perfect timing for a creep jack, and there's no TP. These Wyvern need to get out of there quick. Oh, but actually wants to take the fight. And you can see the damage not looking bad. 4 fiends on the field. Hex also being used nicely against some fiends. There's no destroyers yet. Wolf summon again. The show speed still making everything quite quick. Chain lightning. Whoa, huge damage. Oh my god. Huge damage. So many fiends falling. This one also about to drop, I think. A couple more right clicks. Yep, there it goes. But 2 fiends at a time coming in from the main base. The reinforcements here from Double Crypt. Very strong. And the DK has so much mana. Pendant and big mana potion is absolutely amazing. He's also getting quite a few kills though. To be real, to be real. And Fly kind of won that fight. One more Wyvern falls though. And wait, is tier 3 finished now? No, he's still only tier 2. Alright, kind of weird. Statue goes down. Fiend will go down. What is this fighting with only one fiend right now? Dude, what are you doing? This is looking a bit stubborn. So much Veteran Spear's damage. Coil comes in barely in time. Yeah, Wonder should certainly not be fighting here. Some good moves. Some nice saves. But also, lots of fiends going down. The DK is about to run out of mana. Dude, Fly can still go for the tiny. The thing is, though, he doesn't know about no tier 3. If he knew about that, he would feel way safer. Oh, wow. What is it? Are you really going to lose this? There we go. Tiny Great Hall. Finally. If it's 80 versus 80 supply, though, I think the Fiends are favored as long as there is no TC. With a TC, it's a lot less clear. Boys. Alright, there we go. In the meantime, DK getting close to level 5. Zoe Mask. Wow, these have been some sick items for the DK. And Fly getting more upgrades. A lot of damage on these Wyvern. Should really also go for some armor upgrades. These armor upgrades help so much. And there we go. Going into upkeep now. But what is there all of a sudden at 68 supply? This is not going to be an easy hold for Fly. Fly will need to work some magic here. Like that he got the dust. But this is so many fiends. That is a ton of fiends. With good upgrades as well. Oh, first web. That should trigger the fight. In we go. Coil on cooldown. Chain Lightning could look for a kill. Fiends trying to be spread. It's a nice spread. Fiends in a big arc around all these Wyvern, and now all the Wyvern are webbed. That's of course the problem with the Wyvern. Once they're webbed, you can't micro them away anymore. And that is one kill after the next. Lich is also looking for Juicy Novas. Has low mana, but it doesn't matter. Double level 5 on the Orc heroes, but that is not enough. The damage against the unarmored or light armored Wyvern is immense. And they're all going down. The Wyvern play, it looked good for a little while. A little while. But not in the end. Shadow caught. You can save him with the invuln. But the Wyvern don't have that luxury. Takes almost only one volley to kill a Wyvern. No way to win this one anymore. GG. And the next map win. And more prize money. 2120. But if Fly had macroed a bit cleaner, if he had had those Wyvern, those first 4 Wyvern are such a big deal. If he had had those faster and harassed at the expansion right away, I think this could have been a way better game for him. As we all know, the expansion on Concealed Hill is pretty hard. You can harass that pretty well. That, plus also the Foster getting surrounded and the Wolves getting killed and giving up experience. Fly definitely with some mechanical mistakes in this game, I would say. Oh. We had a bug. Wait, was just I disconnected? Huh? I was. What the hell? That's a new bug. All right. That's a bit annoying. But, well. All right, for the last map, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to go for a restream, I'm afraid. Yeah, I was just kicked out of the game, and then it started without me. All right, so we have one more map. 1-0 has the chance to grab even more prize money. Same for Fly, of course. This best of 7 already clearly went in 1-0's favor. The Chinese undead has been on an absolute tear recently. Beating Happy yesterday. Not just beating him, but clearly beating him. And also doing so today with Ted and Fly. And he's still not messing around. Still no Dreadlord. It is going to be a DK Ghoul build once again, and Fly is going back to the Blade Master. So what's 1-0 going to do upon seeing the Blade Master? Does he have some kind of pivot? Honestly, he's been doing pretty much the same this whole series. Just creep with DK and Ghouls, get level 3 fast, and then harass on tier 2. Slow down the creeping of the Orc, slow down the Shadowhunter. That's been working quite well. Oh, DK is actually fast expanding. Trying to punish the Blade Master. The passive start by Fly. With the fast expansion. Oh, and of course the Orcs. They don't use a Peon Scout. They do so against Night Elf, but not against Undead. And it's going to be a tough one. Ring of Regen for the DK is also amazing. Look at that regen. Picks up an easy level 2. Doesn't need much lumber anymore to set up the Haunted. And the question is, when's Fly going to find out? When's he going to realize? He's going up against an expansion. He's got the Wand of Illusion that helps with scouting, of course. Skelly Scout shouldn't tell him too much. But it tells 1-0 that the Blade is coming. Narrow upgrading in the meantime. The Blade Master feels like he needs to cancel this Entangled. And the DK is ready to intercept in the middle. Seeing no TP might be a tell. Well, seeing the Ring of Regen is a big tell. Seeing the Ring of Regen signals an expansion. Does he try to cancel? That cancel could be expensive. That could easily cost a grunt. Oh, and he's not gonna. He's not gonna. Blade Master just trying to stack up instead. Take an item here. He's faking with the illusion and grunts on the other side. That's kind of cool. Ensures he gets the item here. Can creep the rest of the camp. But the items aren't amazing. It's ring and gloves, not claws and circlet. They must be trying to creep all the camps away from the undead. That's not a bad strategy. That means they're just going to have a very tough time later on leveling up. But it doesn't seem like the DK is. He's getting level 3 already. He was creeping in the middle at the shop. Nice play by 120. He realized that Fly was just creeping up. Yo, TH, what is going on with your camera movement, by the way? You're being a bit lazy, bro. There we go. Pillage Raider Walker. Okay. That is not too common. Oh, and the Blade Master of the Grunts harassing the Acolytes. That's actually valuable kills. This slows down the income by a lot. If you can take out the Narrow, that would be huge. But with repair, seems unlikely. It's a TC second. TC second Raider Walker. That is certainly on a timer. Once destroyers are out, the game is over. The DK, by the way, stole the consumable across the map. Excellent creeping this game by 120, I want to say. He identified that he could go get away with a fast expansion, then took the shop, then stole the enemy consumable. Lady Master level 3 can look for a few more kills. Oh, that sword was quite long. Picks up another ghoul. Not really a very meaningful kill, but he's going to take what he can get. While the TC is solo creeping. Oh, TH is like me. He wants to see where the crystal ball reveal was. It was in the middle. Oh, look at that cute cat. Oh my god, that's a super cute cat. I want to steal that cat so bad. Look at him. Oh, he's playing with her hair. Oh. Yeah, buddy. Eat that hair. Oh, the DK doesn't have a TP. Trying to catch him. With a stomp. And the end snare. But he can't quite make it. The cat is stealing the show right now. I bet all of us are just staring at the bottom right. White people happy. So fluffy. Oh, here comes the ledge. With old school frost armor first. Oh, that's a big stomp. We call that money. Seems like 120 shouldn't really be fighting here. But he is still fighting. Another juicy one. Bam! Oh, that's a nice stomp. I guess he's got the big mana potion, so 120 has a ton of sustain here. Unlike the Orc army, who has no healing. That being the big downside of not playing Shadow Honor. Oh, and in come the Banshees. 120 might just play a tier 2 all in once again. Just Fiends and Banshees and statues and maybe upgrades are enough to win this game, probably. Doesn't really need tier 3. First 2 storms were beautiful. That one kind of whiffed. Oh, DK getting 2 more kills. Almost level 4. Oh, that is level 4. And I think this, ladies and gentlemen, is the end. Fly with lots of gold, but not much supply. And not much hope either. Expansion is attempted behind this, but I don't think it shall come through. And now WarCraft with his objective achieved, expansion cancelled. Now he can go tier 3 if he wants. But it is gonna be tough. Hitman, by the way, told me that you can beat fast expansion with Blade Master. However, the caveat was that you have to be a god with Blade Master like me. I thought that was pretty funny. And if you guys were watching the B2W NA Cup, the NA LoL Cup, you may have seen how strong indeed his Blade Master has been looking lately. Spiritling is helping in making these targets hard to bring down, but at some point, they will die. Blade Master? Blade Master! Alright, Immo Potion one more time. Haven't seen Banshees in 1-0's hands in quite a while. Here in the last game, they have an appearance, but not very relevant one, I want to say. GG, 1-0 today. Absolutely excellent play. Not just in execution, but also strategically hard countering his opponents, oftentimes seemingly able to read their minds. 1-0 stays at the top. Might be taking first ELO position. ELO rankings update on Saturday. We're going to have an eye on that. Maybe 1-0 has finally overtaken Happy. Tomorrow, we will find out. We do not know yet when the Show Cup is going to continue, but it is going to be announced soon, and we're going to try to keep you guys updated there as well. And then we're going to be back with the next Show Cup editions, unless it's the next couple of days. Because we're going to have a short Christmas break over here at Back to Warcraft. But we do have one more cast today. B2W Weekly Cup is happening tonight, 7 p.m. CET. Carson's going to be casting that one for you. But I'm off now for a while. I wish you guys all a very wonderful Christmas. I hope you're going to have a jolly old time with friends and family, with eggnog and way too much food and a good little hangover, as it is supposed to be. And now I am saying goodbye. I'll see you guys after Christmas in the new year. Guys, take care. Bye-bye. And see you again soon.